definitely doing their thing, man. So let us get into it, man. Two of the same level. Obviously, we're going to see some swords, we're going to see some katars. Let's go ahead and see who's got the better or who understands this kit a little better for at least this game.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Fiend holding center stage. Commits a little bit with that dash neutralite just at the moment where LX decides to jump over, so doesn't get to retain stage positioning by LX. The first one getting some hits here. That's going to be a guaranteed recovery, actually. Maybe try to get it. Oh.
Okay. Definitely looking for that finisher right there.
On the big damage. Oh, LX is looking so good right now, bro.
Actually, though.
Keep him hungry. Looking for the D-Light. Oh, a little bit slow with getting it out there, but either way, I mean, I'm looking for the finish. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and keep it moving real quick. Okay, big damage right there. Just off the heavy so he can try to get himself some space. But LX, man, definitely being the outplayer right now over Fiend. Fiend has actually kind of had a hard time in this here top 8. And, didn't have a great time against Power Ranger. Now he's down here as well, seeming like he's having somewhat of a hard time against LX. But, it's only the beginning of the first game. So this could turn around quite quickly, as this is kind of what's been the tale of this here sets that we've been watching. Someone gets far ahead and the other person brings it back.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the tail going to happen again. Oh, definitely botched the recovery there. LX using that recovery way too low there. Kind of just made a mistake, but still fine, right? That was a stock lead, so now it's like, all right, I'm back on a fresh stock. I have my sword. Fiend, trying to make the damage deficit less than it is. Wow, how did he get past that? That was close.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm thinking that he actually thought he had his extra jump because he went for a neutral air, so he's probably trying to put a hitbox out while he was jumping back to the stage, but unfortunately did not actually have that jump, so he just falls to his demise. And now this is giving Fiend just a little bit of a space to try to surmount this comeback real quick. Early giving up stock there, and he's definitely putting the pressure on him. But oh wait, okay, the weapon toss yet again. I love it every time.
Right, man, just to grab those katars as well. Fiend trying to hunt, gets caught, goes for the recovery, but Fiend has his dodge back in time. LX looking for the finishing blow here. That Asuri down sig now an option on the table to cover the edge if he decides to go for it. And just jumps and fastball recoveries the other way. What a punish, dude.
Yeah, man, that was super nice. So got to give it up to LX yet again. Now he's surmounting yet another lead, just like in the first stock. This is about the same situation, except now one stock less from both our competitors. LX though holding that center stage yet again. Fiend looking for a way to get in, and LX now, okay, shimmying on him. Okay. No one wanted to throw out the first hit.
What are you going to do here, LX? Just kind of dashing in and dashing back, trying to bait something out of Fiend. Fiend throws it a hitbox, but it does not get punished. There we go. Falling Sarah manages to drift just enough. Watch the Ensig here, though. Got to be careful. Always an option for a server. You're going to dunk you one way or another.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I think a neutral air would have been a nice little pickup as he air dodged right on top of him. I feel like that neutral light almost hit as well. He was just a little, maybe a smidge too high to be able to bring him back into it. He's looking for these neutral lights though for sure. There you go, finds it.
Oh, okay. Disarm. Whoa, goes for the haymaker.
Ooh,
that's gonna cost.
All right.
So Fiend actually, not too bad here. Can make this comeback. That neutral air and neutral light are both going to be a start of kind of bringing back some of the damage here, but LX really just needs probably 2 straight hits and they can start fishing for D-Light into the recovery. So Fiend really needs to make sure that his defense is on point right now.
Yeah. Okay, LX.
But that's 1 straight hit.
Okay, it's not too far behind right here. LX.
That's 2. Now he can fish for the D-Light immediately, right after he gets 2. He starts fishing for it. You can see that's 2 D-Lights now. LX knows his win con.
All right, LX, man, himself. Whoa. Wait a minute. That was a little haphazard there. And now they both on the swords, but both at high. That's going to be it. Not enough. Oh. That high blast on at the top. Okay. Keeping him alive, man. Not this time, though, for sure. Yeah, he's going to be out of there. LX definitely always, he is really good at finding that D-Light recovery for the finisher. Just out of nowhere, out of thin air.
Can't blame him. I feel like aside for that one gravity cancel sig he went for, I think in that last scenario, D-Light might have been the only move he looked for. He was like, D-Light, it's not going to work. D-Light again, dang, that one didn't catch him. Gravity cancel side sig, that didn't work. Yeah, I should probably be D-Lighting. Let me D-Light one more time. Oh, word, it hit. Oh, it didn't kill. All right, let me D-Light one more time. Cool, I got the KO. He was just making sure, man, I need to bait out his attack so heavy so I can convert into my KO option. That's the way you got to play it sometimes, because if you know, there's two ways to play for it. You either play for your win condition, the thing that you know is going to kill, or alternatively, you just kind of keep chipping away at your opponent till the point where anything starts to kill.
All right, man. So, with that being said, we're going to keep it moving here in this next game. Let's go ahead and see where we're going, though.
Yeah, LX looking at the
we're waiting. Well, actually, LX is waiting. Might actually pull out the Jaehyun, man. But because that was a relatively close game. But now he's going to go back to the Asuri here.
Okay, there we go. Now the stage pick is going to be a big factor here, only to a degree, right? Really, it's going to play toward player preference, but I do think Fiend in general tends to do better on small stages just based off of what I've witnessed from his play in the past. So I'm going to see if LX opts to go somewhere a little bit bigger. We did see Small Mammoth Fortress being pretty useful in the last game. Kept him alive a little bit longer. Granted, also kept Fiend alive a little bit longer, but I think the extra space is really helpful for LX in trying to navigate the neutral and get those punishes.
Yeah, man. So let's see where we're going, though. We are left with, it was like 3 pretty standard stages here. We're going to go back to Mammoth Fortress here. Same stance here. I like that. They're like, all right, we got to get just a little extra power here on Asuri. So putting her at that 5 power, the middle of the road power, which is still good. Go ahead and see what happens in this first game. Both of them jockeying for that first weapon, but no one actually throwing out a hit. Both of them actually starting off with the guitars as well. Okay.
And there we go. You can see that falling neutral air from the guitars a lot on landing just because it can be so hard to punish. And that sidelight, I don't know how it didn't catch. A lot of times it will catch that dodge there, but the timing just barely working out there for Fiend. They enlighten. This is what the guitar ditto will look like at the base level, right? It's Enlight and Sidelight. Who can control the ground the best? And if someone jumps on it, you mash that D-Light button.
Ooh, okay. Looking for a little bit right there, but not able to find it. There you go. End up finding that new recovery under him. But oh wait, that is a very good side air. And luckily for him, he was able. He forced him to dodge through with that weapon toss, but he still almost got hit by that. The other is the D-Light recovery and a little bit off the ground too to make sure he can guarantee that stock. Fiend now going to be the first person to take stock in this game. Uh-oh. Okay. LX swinging a little too hard right now.
And LX, goes for the unarmed recovery, tries to chase with the unarmed neutral air, but falling behind by a decent amount, I'd say at this point. This might be Fiend's game to take if he's able to keep the momentum going the way he has been. A dunk from LX, though, a heavy read and a heavy payoff to go ahead and bring this game right back before it escapes the realm of comebacks.
Okay. That's what we like to see for sure. He's mixing it up real quick.
Ooh. I would say he just dropped from the ship like T'Challa at the beginning of Black Panther. Just came all the way down.
Hey, that's going to be good stuff right there as well, man. Definitely putting the hands on him. Comes up to the top.
Like this.
Down here.
Weaving his way around. LX really fishing for these hits there, taking his time, catches the landing with a recovery, a neutral air to boot. You can just kind of throw that neutral air out as well if you're trying to catch the landing. And wow, a lot of times.
If he would have got something like a side air after that, would have been so nice.
That would have been clean.
They're both hurting here, but wow, okay, just the very short range, but it makes it work. The side sig doesn't need too much distance to run on that one. So you're right here. So now, uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was going to be an easy recovery. He followed it up, but just did not actually pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We saw the dodge this side. We saw Fiend kind of hunting like a shark in water, but as you said, didn't pull the trigger. And now LX getting a good chunk of extra damage here. Gets the recovery through the platform. That's going to be a pretty good break for Fiend there because we're starting to look exceptionally bad. But now Fiend probably like 2 or 3 hits away from tying this game back up. So LX just needs to get a weapon. There it is. And there's Fiend's 2 hits. Can we see 3? And then you'll be even. There you go, more or less. Ooh. All right.
All right, so he's definitely moving on him.
So they're slowing it down. You know, especially with Katars, you know if you can just bait him to do something, your weapon has the speed to get in there and punish. But his sword and light also has that same property, bro. He can just throw that out the same way you can Katar and light.
Okay, there it is. Nice little 3-piece right there.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
Yeah, this one's definitely going to be close. We're down to the wire right here, man. Everybody in red. Oh, the early recovery and actually fights his way back. I like that, though. Putting a little hitbox over the edge so he can make it back. Now, this is where DB, or this is where, not DB. Oh, that's going to be not enough. This is where LX actually shines, though, or finding that sidelight recovery. May not get a chance to do it this time, though. That dodge, and he didn't actually go for a ground pound or anything. He forced the dodge. That was the game. There's the game anyway. All right. That's the game anyway. That was the game, though. Oh, man. Fiend almost letting that one escape him. But he managed to still find the finisher.
Man, Fiend barely hanging on there, but actually doing quite a bit more damage. 641 to 525 damage from LX. So that's like a good 120 plus some odd damage from Fiend. And like, you think about damage numbers, right? And like, I think red, when you hit red, that's like around like 100. So like, you really doing that damage out there, man. 100, 150, something around there. Either way, we got a swap potentially. I see a Nyx coming out here. That would be something I would not expect, but looks like might actually be the case here from LX. We were talking about J-Yuns. No J-Yuns here, man. You know, no J-Yuns here. We got Nyx, blasters. We don't see blasters really like that. Not in South America. But today,
yeah, honestly, man, like the blasters kind of fell by the wayside. I don't know if something actually changed or just other weapons are just getting better, so it's like pushing it down. But yeah, man, we really don't see too many blasters anymore outside of like, you know, obviously Cody Travis. That's the blaster master right there. But
and even Cody, like, man, I'm gonna be playing Taros these days. You know, like it's been tough. But with that said, LX, I'll see how the how the Nyx handles, right? Because I think the really good thing that Nyx has is, of course, the blasters and neutral sig. You know, a little shot to the sky. That one is quick and amazing anti-air and tough to punish. And then, of course, can't talk about Nyx without talking about the scythe signatures. All of them crazy, but especially that side sig with the swoop from under can really catch people unaware.
The other thing, man, this is a level 100 Nyx, so this ain't no, this ain't no slouch pick. Like, it's a character he definitely plays.
Wow, and he got the weapon.
He said, "I absolutely do not want those blasters, though." If that wasn't a statement about blasters, I've ever seen it. Get this trash out of here, bro.
I only want one thing and one thing only. This scythe, baby. I'm trying to be Zasha Lamel right now, bro. No blasters.
That is hilarious. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man. With the scythe though on deck. Now, I mean, to be honest though, her scythe sigs are really good, and scythe just in general, kind of somewhat of a hard weapon to deal with if once the momentum starts rolling up.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Dark magic.
Oh my gosh. Managed to dodge that twice, and there we go. That end sig we were just talking about. Now, I said blaster end sig. I meant to say the scythe end sig. Blaster end sig is the chain, obviously, but either way, there's a scoop. Catching them unaware, man.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Oh my God. The Grim Reaper is reaping right now, man. He's like, he's just throwing out sig after sig. Like, one of these going to hit for sure.
And they tough.
But her sigs are relatively safe, man. Like, especially that down sig. You know, like, if you're trying to challenge that from the front, like, you're not going to be able to get in there in time after the whiff.
Oh, that's a big punish.
Oh,
I must have touched the floor at some point because he got his dodge back a little bit quicker than I was expecting. Thought there was another Nair Sair coming for sure. But either way, LX just going and getting all this damage. Has another scythe queued up because he's yeeting them blasters away.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like, in this game, like, obviously it's going to benefit you to learn how to play both your weapons, but you can definitely get away with just one weapon gameplay. You can just cycle them out every time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Here we go.
I mean, there's no way Costless would have made it this far without it, Granted, these days, he's learning to play some other weapons. Still nothing quite on the level of his Rocket Lance. But either way, and back to this match, it's looking like LX is really, I mean, he just once again, blasters, not today.
Yeah, not at all. He's not even worried about trying to get a weapon toss, like, to hit his opponent. He's just getting him out of here. Do not want this weapon. So, but the Scythe has definitely done him well. Look at the amount of damage that he's done almost, well, not even almost, probably completely with the Scythe. Okay, looking for that side sig.
Again, but one thing.
Oh, I thought I thought that was getting that earlier, and if he did it earlier, I'm pretty sure that would have been the stock. He was like right in the middle of the stage. But looking for another one. Reaping.
All right, looking for one more hit here. And pretty much just need a read, right? You know, Sayers are going to kill, but you get one of these SIGs, go for an N-SIG or down. You just kind of pick one, right? That's the Scythe classic. You set up, and then you pick whichever SIG you think is going to cover the dodge option they're going to go for.
Okay. So he's definitely, he's hunting for this, managed to grab, I don't know how he grabbed that. That was magnet hands for sure. That one was way lower than he was. Okay, looking for the down air.
And at this point, that's the thing. Scythe doesn't have a true conversion, and you can see the struggle for the kill here from LX. If you don't get the SIGs, you're going to be having a tough time, and Fiend manages to turn this game around. LX needs to find a conversion. At this point, you know, D-Light recovery unarmed will probably KO. I think a stray Sayer might be able to do it depending on positioning. From this side, it should KO even. I think he has that much damage. Oh, if you can hit him.
Ooh.
Sidelight almost doing it. That's how much damage Fiend has right now. And passes the ball to himself.
Okay. So now you can see him. Oh, trying his best to find this stock, man. He is struggling. That first stock on the Scythe was looking real good, but ever since then, he just cannot find that last stray hit. And he's throwing out a lot while Fiend is like staying just, you know, right outside the range of all his effective attacks, but finally finds the recovery there, Fiend. Oh, wait. Are we keeping these?
No.
Okay.
Like,
come
no
on,
way.
man.
No way, man.
He's like, it's time to swap it up. You'll never expect the Blast to play for the last stock after I've been using all Scythe. Oh, no. And I think that probably is one of the downfalls of, like, playing just one weapon. Like, the opponent never has to adjust. You know, once they get used to it, like, they're just used to it. Okay, hold on, no. Ooh, like that little backstep.
You can see. Careful. Oh, drops it. Lucky break for LX.
Somehow turn the other way. Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, this is looking good.
Oh, you crazy. He was like, I'm not doing it.
The one time. I was like, well, if he dies directly after this, he's never using
and he was
again,
like,
bro.
I was thinking the same thing.
Never using these again.
Never again, bro. Cause you know he was doing that for the wow factor. He was like, I ain't never used this weapon. He ain't gonna expect it. And now he's like, bro, I made a mistake.
Yeah, that was definitely a big mistake right there, man. Not gonna be able to close anything out there. So now Fiend gonna go up 2-1 over LX. LX with the Knicks. I like the beginning of it, but it seemed like he got figured out and just could not figure out any way to change it up for the better. So just ends up dropping. Yeah, dropping out.
Looking bad. I think LX probably realized, you know what, maybe the Knicks wasn't it, right? The first stock looked great. Was landing SIG after SIG after SIG. Yeah, I bet you feel like that's the pick in that moment. But then when it gets to that point where you rack up all this damage and there's nothing you can look to get that guaranteed conversion, that's where if Fiend just plays his defense right, he can really extend the longevity of those stocks. I mean, look at that damage. LX taking 658 damage that match. Fiend just doing a good job of boxing him out. I'm wondering what the legend pick's going to be. I say, hey, you haven't tried the J-Un yet, may as well go for it. But I do know that against a character like Asuri, it can be a problem. It looks like the pick is Koji, which is no surprise. We've seen a lot of this man today.
All right.
Where are we going? Stage striking in process. Leaving open. Some interesting stages. They left Great Hall open. Okay. This could be crazy. If we go to Great Hall, I'd be very surprised. Mammoth is going to be the pick. And this could potentially be the last game for LX here if he's unable to find victory somehow. The Koji, I think, is a perfectly fine pick. Definitely a legend that can make it work in this matchup. Just needs to play pristinely here because you're working with a little bit less defense. Not a little bit, quite a lot of it, and Nick's got a good amount of defense, honestly.
That's true. All right, so
whoa,
see if this Koji pick is definitely gonna be the one, man. He's kind of throwing darts at the board, but not using the one thing that we know him to use. Like, what happened to the J-Un, bro?
He's probably played Fiend in rank one too many times and knows how that works out for him. You know, he's like, not against this player. Whoa!
That's fair. Uh-oh. This ain't looking too well either, though. Managed to make the jump over, but cannot get to the edge. That's going to be a dominant first stock here from Fiend.
Oh, man. LX, wow.
Ooh, okay, hold on now.
Needs a gravity cancel D-Light. Tries to go for the double ground pound. Couldn't get high enough over the Qatar recovery. That can be a tricky one to spike, especially when you're unarmed like that. You don't have that disjoint, so you have to space it perfectly.
All right, LX, man.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Didn't KO. Dang.
That was nice looking, though.
There we go. I didn't even see. Did he go 9 decks? I didn't catch it because I'm going to say that is true with 9 decks Koji, but Koji, of course, with the base 8.
Man, it's the first time Dex actually becoming something. All right.
Ooh, nice. Oh, man, and LX brought this back hella quick.
Actually, though, nice little combinations there. Might need to get back on that sword for sure. Like, but oh, there it is. Finds it. I like the sword is definitely doing some more justice than the bow, which is interesting because I feel like the bow for Koji is so nice too. Like, you know, he's got a great kit. Okay, back to the ground.
Big punish? No, man. See, that's one of those things where it's like, must have not dealt with that in a while. It's like, does Asuri have to fall to the ground after this sig? Was what he was thinking. Wanted to get maximum punish. If he wanted that D-Light, had to jump and gravity cancel it. Just a mistake that ended up costing him a lot there as Fiend pulls ahead into the lead. May potentially just take this set if LX doesn't have the response.
Yeah, man, and it's looking like he does not have the keys to victory right here, but now back onto the bow. Let's see what he can do with this. Looking for the low poke right here with the down light, but he does find the side light regardless, though. Gets the whole 3-piece right there.
Yeah, come on. LX, if you're able to get a hit here, you can start fishing for that down sig. Not going to KO from this side, though. Yeah, I was going to say you need a little bit more damage. D-Light recovery now on the table, though, on the sword. If LX can fish for that enough. Oh, he lost his recovery there. He's good, though.
Yeah, definitely try to get that recovery like right on top of him. Would have been super nice. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would have KO'd though, but he's getting pieced up right now. He's in the skies. Still in the skies. Okay. Sweat me saying I did not have too many options, and he barely faded that and really didn't get that great of a punish either. I feel like with the way that he's doing that, that's like an easy. I was gonna say, well, it's gonna be an easy neutral stick punish because it's right in that area. But unfortunately, you know, he's had to go for a side stick or the side air instead. Managed to get the stock, but I mean, already in the red and on small man fortress. Now he might take a while to die off the top, but the side blast ones are really not that far away. So depending on what happens here.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh,
okay.
He can
I thought he was dead for sure.
He knows the tech. You can go for N-Light recovery, and you can fast fall out of the N-Light. It doesn't matter. Fiend finds the game. But I was just so happy to see that. A lot of people don't know about that. When you get the dodge off of the N-Light on Katars, they always go for the N-Light recovery because they're like, oh, this is true, right? But if you fast fall it, bro, you're out of there. A lot of people don't know about that. That's crazy tech.
Yeah, Fiend was one of the best. Fiend had the good taunt, too. That's one of my favorite taunts, the fireworks. That's trying to go crazy. Anyway, that's going to be it for that set. LX, man, just not being able to perform this time, man. Fiend looking pretty much what I expect Fiend to look like. Unfortunately, you know, earlier we did see him play against Power Ranger, and that didn't look great for him at all. But now that he's down in this loser's bracket, it looks like he's putting up quite the fight as he is now in loser semifinals. And we're going to go ahead and see who gets to face him on the other side between Wes and Lopez.